Hi there Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 21st of March. Over the last 3 years there's been a pulsating, aggravating energy that I've repeated time after time. I'm sorry for this, but it just has gone on this long. Between Uranus, your modern ruler, and Pluto, the planet which is located in the most psychological part of your scope, which is very much to do with what's hidden, secretive, or perhaps in some ways to do with power. And it's seemed at times for Aquarius people that it's been a constant sense of regeneration in terms of understanding what makes you really tick, but also linking that with the way that you link with other people, because your idea sector has absolutely been buzzing. And it's possible that there's been lots of transformations going on in the background of your situation, which although painful are actually been very good, but it just may have been such a process that you're not quite reaping the benefits yet. Well, this week your sector of communication is given an even more dazzling vibration by the arrival late last week of the Sun and early this week by Mercury, the planet of talk and thought, and the two are going to be side by side pretty well for most of this week. Now when that happens in a natal horoscope, it's called combust. And this can create someone who really has fantastic ingenuity. So if you find yourself thinking quickly on your feet this week, it wouldn't be a surprise. You can find that the pace of life is going to really ratchet up. You can be snappy, alert. You may even enjoy crosswords, quizzes, puzzles, competitions in a way like you never have before, because you need some challenges to stimulate you. And what can be even more fulfilling is that if these challenges or conversations come from your links with others because of the role of Mars. Now Mars is about us as I, the ego. It's about instant gratification. But it's in a more democratic part of your horoscope now. And it's asking you in this link to reach out to people. If there has been times when anxiety or stress or frustration seems to have been so much to the fore of late that it's really diminuted your desire to connect with others, that can start to change this week in a very fulfilling way. Not least that there's a lunar eclipse which occurs on Wednesday in your sister air sign of Aquarius, which is going to spike up your desire to explore, be more adventurous, and even bring out that rather more rebellious and independent spirit of yours. But it all comes back to the Sun and Mercury, and they're asking you to revise, rethink, or to use your quick-mindedness to drive forward something that's very important to your long-term future, because Mars is influencing that as well, and Mars is going to give you huge amounts of determination. However, there is in the second half of this week an opposition between Venus and Jupiter, and even if you are an Aquarius who tends to eschew the more material side of life, you may find yourself needing a treat. Now whether it's a really classy bar of chocolate or a nice glass of wine or something in terms of retail therapy, that if it's a small treat, why not go for it? But if you're thinking of splashing out on a big ticket item and doing so rather impulsively, you may want to slow things down and think very carefully before you commit the cash. However, romantically, this can bring a more sensual vibe to your situation. And if there is someone that you're enjoying chatting with, the connection may not just be mental, it could be physical too. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye for now.